Hi, it's one of James' Beer diary entries for the day. Today is December 22nd. I'm in a loaner truck. Mine was incapacitated. That's causing a few headaches for me. Might be a few more reimbursements from the boss, but I guess I'd rather take a 0 week than have to have reimbursements for things that I probably already would have in my own rig. I can't shop until I get back to it. I'm living in my rig right now. I'm grateful for the progress I've made. I'm grateful for you guys being here. My life is changing. And I read a commenter the other day and said it's going cyclically, and I'm like, yeah, maybe it is. It's how do I break the cycles? It's part of the inception. And the reason behind this was therapy on the go. Because I didn't know where I was going to be. I didn't know who I could trust. So I turned to strangers. Strangers are almost always your best ally. People who know you are often your worst enemy. I've seen this a lot with the people I tried to date. They mistreat me for years, and then they ask, well, can I get the discount price? Well, no, you had, in order to get the discount price, you had to step up when you were offered. You know, I don't claim to be God's gift to anything. Doesn't mean I won't try and give it a hell. Most of the time, that's all it takes. Put the effort in to figure it out. Because the worst thing you're going to have to do is pay somebody to do it again. Or to fix your mistake. And if you watch them, make jokes about it, you know, hey, you know, how stupid was I? Laugh at yourself, they'll help you. They'll get you better. Hell, that's how I got when I was growing up. Men in the neighborhood, all the old timers. That's where I got a lot of my values from. A lot of skills from my dad. He's not real good at emotional stuff. Neither am I, by the way. Not because I don't want to be, it's because I'm kind of a binary thinker. I'm a builder, I'm a repairer. I'm a problem solver. Issue I have is that when I need to get my paid, whether it's like this widow I was trying to date. You know, I don't need to drive 2.5 hours up, drive 2 hours home the same day to work for you to literally not get my cup filled in at least some way. You know, access to laundry equipment, place to sleep, on the couch. Not with her. Not because I didn't want to. Because it would have started the process. She was obstinate to the idea that, you know, granted, she did lose her husband. And I, you know, lost my kid. Not in the way she lost her husband. Lost a lot of part of my life. Dealing with people who want the payout without the investment. They want the good result without the work. Without building the groundwork. When they actually do get to lay in the groundwork, they understand, you know, my baby mama. I made a 2.5 billion second deal. Lifetime. She voided it in 2.5 million seconds. Under a month. Yeah. Then the judge allowed her to teach our daughter, Michaela, that children are an active way to use them as a tool of extortion. Thank you, Patrick Meter. Thank you, Saginaw County, front of the court. Thank you, Saginaw County. I don't have a relationship with my kid. Ain't no way. I can't use it as extortion. And it colors every relationship I've ever been around. Everybody says, what do you want me to do? Dude, you're an adult. What do you want to do? If you want me, don't tell me that you're going to be a slave. Tell me you want to be a partner. Hell, You know, I'm a $1 billion business deal, man. Because I'm a binary thinker. I can make those deals. I've had to educate engineers on things they was trying to school me on. And some of the stuff they did have me. On the practical, mechanical end, had them every time. Certain things as a mechanic I couldn't do. Because I couldn't concentrate. Like some of the motor work I couldn't do. Because I couldn't concentrate. If I couldn't concentrate, just some of that stuff just eluded me. Like with women, I don't read their script. A lot of them read, they all have the same fucking one, from what I've gathered. I ran a selection process, over 140 of them showed up. All looked the same. All in their do-me clothes, all dialed up. Not a one of them stepped away from the table. Just gave me a hug. Back on the cheek. Slid their number in my pocket and gave my ass a slap. If they'd done that, they wouldn't have made it 60 feet. I'd have been in pursuit. That would have been the mic drop. None of them would. Tried a librarian. Had all kinds of diplomas and shit on the wall. Might as well fold that shit into a hat. She couldn't pair bond. She refused to pair bond. She refused to let anyone else have control. She refused to be herself. I'm me. You find me in a laundry room, a men's bathroom, working on a car, driving a truck. I'm going to be me. Sometimes it's going to be inappropriate. Some of it's going to be hilarious. Sometimes I'm going to be the most unhinged person you meet every day. Otherwise, I got to cry for the amount of darkness. My boss doesn't understand. Favors shouldn't hurt me. Favors should not be painful to me. Yeah. Most of the time she's okay. Poor effort, poor execution. Maybe it's overwhelm. I don't know. I just try to keep my head down. Maintain professionalism. Be smart about what I say, the way I say it. Follow the rule book to the letter, best as is humanly possible. If it is not humanly possible, then I'll take the micking for it. I earned it. I'm here in Chicagoland tonight. I'll be back in Michigan tomorrow. I hope all of you that are pulling for me, commenting, subscribing, comment sections where you can throw in your 2 cents. And it don't matter what it is. I prefer the positive, and I appreciate the constructive criticism, even when it's bad. I'm an adult. I have to look at the hard parts. There ain't no damn way I can fix it if I can't see the broken problem. Hope y'all have a good day. Merry Christmas.